Hello, everybody. This is Crazy with Crazy Gaming, and we're back for another episode of Osiris New Dawn. And today, I have, as you can see, changed things up. I went ahead and started a new game on the experimental branch to see if the changes or some of the things we needed were available on that or on this version of the game. I started at the same spot that we've been starting at. Worked my way over here to the Phoenix base, and here's where I'm at right now. I'm going to open my inventory so you can see. Okay, so what happened is after I had landed over there, went through the motions basically the same as we did starting the normal game, and once I got the vehicle, I left the starting area and immediately saw a meteor fall, jumped to the meteor and started to harvest stuff from the meteor. And lo and behold, let's see, I got zirconium and I got azurnium. These are two ores that come from another moon that we traveled to in the old game. Because once I built the spaceship and was working on my space station in space, I was traveling to these moons to harvest these ores as you needed them for parts. But as you can see, I got, this is from one asteroid, I got 9 of the zirconium ore and 4 of the azurnium. So those things came right away, and then it was getting dark. I was traveling to this base, and it got dark, so I set up this tent, and I had come across a mine entrance. So I set up this inflatable dome and ran inside the mine and was searching in the mine, and it was amazing. I can't remember the name of the mine I was in because I was not filming any of that yet, because I wanted to basically just, not run a complete copy of what we have been doing the last 2 times we had to restart because of my mistakes here on the base by getting too far ahead on the quest line. And so my initial thoughts were that I would get here, set everything up, kind of starting where we left off on the last episode of the regular game. But I entered a mine, and I'm going to try and track down the entrance to that mine again, but you have to remember it was dark when I got there. It was completely in a spot that I had never been to in the game at this point from this new version or the updated version of the game, and I was kind of lost actually. But I just turned a corner and there was this entrance. It was dark. Set up this, went inside. That mine I ended up getting lost in. It was just so massive that I got lost and I couldn't find my way back to the entrance. And I just, tried to use my instincts to find my way back. And I ended up literally, let me open up the map so you can see. I ended up literally being way, let's see if I can find it. By the way, I did eventually end up over here, or end up by Hades. If I can find it, Hades Hive. This is also a spawn place for the large worm, just a heads up. But anyways, I ended up way over by Three Peak Valley, in between Three Peak Valley and Fungus Humongous, and right on the edge of Gigas Panicha, whatever you pronounce that, is where the meteor fell, and I got it like right on a rim. So the mine entrance was over in this area somewhere in here, and I ended up finding my way to a mine exit, which was a different name than the name of the mine that I entered. and I ended up all the way over here somewhere is where I exited from, entering way back over there. So it was pretty crazy, and that's definitely something that we're going to want to locate again, because that place was humongous in there. And inside of there, I got the first chest that I hit. I ended up getting both of these keys, the level 1 key, tier 1 key card, and the level 3 tier 3 card. I had not found any tier 3 key card, blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that. I had not found a key card tier 3 in all of my searching in the new updated version of the game, not once. And I was beginning to wonder how you find them or where you find them. I just couldn't, nothing I did, and all the mines I went through, all the boxes and lockers I repaired and went in, I just couldn't come across that key, which meant we could not get into the barracks of our base here. We weren't able to get into the barracks, and I don't know, because I repaired everything and all the rest of this stuff on the inside. I mean, you know, the computer desk, you know, the kitchen, all, you know, all these things in here, and all the machines in here, and they did nothing to help with the situation. And so I don't know for a fact. There is a fabricator in this game. I don't know if it will unlock once we get this room unlocked or not. I don't believe there's going to be a fabricator in there, but there may be something that we come across that will unlock the fabricator, because we're going to need the fabricator to complete this Rover Repair. Now, as you can see from my quest in the upper left, I am on Repair the Habitat and Repair the Habitat 2, which means we're just barely starting here. I did repair this. Now, I did not tape any of that last night. I kind of regret it, because I would have liked to had a record of the mine that I went into. But
oxygen levels dangerous.
It is what it is, and so this is what we're going to work on today. But I just wanted you guys to be aware of why things may look strange here and not the same as our last episode in the regular version of the game. It was, however, easy to acquire all this stuff, and so the only thing I can think is this is a new character that I had to start a new character for the experimental branch. And so, just like any of the games that I was trying to find my way through, and I think that it's an RNG thing on like a seed that you get for how things end up for you when you land. Because I've read in the forums and saw some guys in videos that were talking about this Rover Repair. One guy said that he didn't have to even need zirconia to repair this rover. But every one of the seeds that I have started in this game so far up to the update has required that, including this one here, as you can see. If I can get it to register. I know what it is. Let's keep this out. I think it goes. There, as you can see, it's requiring the zirconium circuit board. Now, one of the seeds that I started back in the regular version that I was doing, I had come here and
injuries detected.
It showed that it didn't require the circuit board; it just required the gems, the zirconium gems, and so you would need obviously a fabricator or one of those machines to turn the raw ore into gems, and so, but that's would have been to me more feasible. The only problem with that one is when I was running through here, I was so excited when I was running through here trying to get this base set up. I accidentally repaired the hallway before I finished doing habitats, which you know, there again locked the game. And so this game is really a wonderful game. It is a lot of fun. I can see, you know, a lot of enjoyment in the game. It's, like I said, early access. It's not full release. Obviously the game has issues, and just like any early access game, you know, there's going to be bugs and stuff. And I don't know if they're working on, I've been to I have talked to or made some comments in the discussions in Steam about this, some of these issues, and I'm not the only one. There's tons of people that are posting there about the issues with all this, but whether or not they're acting on it is beyond me. But I haven't seen any dev replies in the discussions there. I've been to some other types of forums for this game, and there's no dev replies there. So I don't know what their stand is on this. I know they're putting a lot of hours and hard work into this game. The updates they've done since my last video series on Osiris New Dawn way back. It's been a long time. I missed a couple of the chip updates they did, which were just minor updates that I didn't really think were important enough for me to come back to the game. I was waiting for a more polished game, although the game that I did play was more probably like the one of the three options that you get when you start this game, which is free for all, where you can just kind of go do your own thing. You don't follow a storyline or whatever. But that being said, and that might be something else we might explore later on too. But with that being said, we want to try to get this done, and so I'm working now to repair the habitats. So that's going to take a little bit for us to do. I'm going to focus on this and for right now, and this alone. We just want to be careful not to mess ourselves up and get too far ahead of ourselves. So that's what we're going to do. But for now, it is time for us to sleep. I'm pretty close to that time. That's what we're going to do. And then we'll work in this when we get up. So hopefully you guys won't mind. I'm going to go ahead and pause the game until I can get all those things done. It's going to be a lot of boring running back and forth and grabbing ore and melting it down and so on and so forth, just that you guys seen already, watched me do it in other videos that I did. I'm not going to go mining. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. I'm just going to be trying to get these things repaired that we need to get repaired so we can get the base completely up and running and repaired. And where we'll be at when I come back, we'll be repairing the rover, and we'll see how we're going to figure that out. Now I have the tier 3 key. I'll be able to open and go into the barracks and see what's in there and what that has in store for us. So with that being said, we'll be back in just a second for you guys. So I'm bringing you back because there was a meteor that hit right here by me. I'm now still working on doing those repairs, and I thought it might be interesting for you guys to see what might be in the meteorite. Some obsidian, some sulfur, more obsidian, and I've seen sulfur, but I have not seen any obsidian. So that's a new one, but nothing fancy. Anyway, so didn't want you guys to miss anything, but I have one habitat repaired. I'm working on the second habitat. Should be done with that shortly, and then it will be all about the biolab and then the power plant, and then we should be back and ready to go. So see you guys in a minute. If I see something else interesting or something else happens, I'll bring you back. And until then, I'll bring you back as soon as we're done with getting the base ready. Okay, so we're back, and we did run into a small issue, and that issue is that when I came back from completing the repairs on the habitat and all this stuff, I forgot to unpause the game when I woke up, so I ran through it and did all this stuff without it being recorded. So we're gonna go ahead. This recording so far is around 25 minutes, so we're gonna go ahead and make this a short video this time. Usually I go an hour or more. This one will be about 30 minutes, but we will come back and I will begin a new video which I will release tomorrow. Sorry about that, that's my bad. I got distracted by somebody in real life at home, and when I came back and sat down, I just forgot to unpause my pause button from the recording. So we'll be picking it up again real soon, like I said, and you will be able to see basically what we did to this point, which we've moved most of our stuff inside now, and we have repaired a lot of items on the inside of the building, as you will see in the video when you watch the next video tomorrow. And again, I apologize, sorry about that. I've gotten kind of out of order in this whole thing, because it's such a kind of disappointment to not be able to continue on in the game and being trapped and stuck with this kind of an issue. If I can get it to activate here. Maybe it's on this side, but anyways, we still need the circuit. And like I said, this thing is turning out to be like it's telling me to add it to the build guide. If I add it to the build guide, it's showing we need a zirconium circuit board. And, you know, that's just impossible. We're not going to be able to do that. So I am hoping that we'll get something figured out. Otherwise, I'll have to just run a bunch of these off camera until I can get back down here to the rover, where we're in a position where we can actually complete the rover repair. Because without being able to complete the rover repair, we can't advance. We can't get the next quest, which the next quest I believe is repairing the satellite solar panel. So anyways, that's what we're going to do, and I have a full video that will be ready for watching tomorrow. Thanks for watching. This is Crazy with Crazy Gaming. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, please. It helps us out. Also, hit the like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. We always enjoy the comments. And also hit the bell so you get notification the next time we do a video. Again, this is Crazy with Crazy Gaming. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow, and have a good one. Bye for now.